LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. What are you doing?
What? I'm eating a carrot.
Well, don't!
Sorry.
God! LoveLine is meant for an adult audience. LoveLine may contain sexually oriented content. Listener discretion is advised. Now here's Riki Rackman, Dr. Drew, and Adam Carolla.
Good evening and welcome to the show that is called LoveLine, 5 nights a week, taking your calls at 1-800-LOVE-191. That's 1-800-568-3191. Talking about love, relationships, sex, why it itches, burns, scratches, and drips. I'm Riki Rackman with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. Dr. Drew is a board-certified internist and addiction medicine specialist. Before we get to the show, which I know everybody's really excited about tonight, who did we see when we come walking in there? Did that blow you away when we came walking in?
Yeah.
We come walking in and they say, hey, Riki, Robert Blake is in the studio. And I'm thinking Rob Blake, you know, the Kings player that was injured.
Right.
Which I was still excited. I go, oh, Rob Blake is in here. So I'm walking in, I'm like, right on, Rob Blake is here. And it was Robert Blake.
Right.
Beretta.
No, Robert Blake, man, which still, to this day, I will always say is the best, one of the top 3 best guests ever on LoveLine, I would say.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm standing there and I'm listening, and he's talking to Adam about knocking people out. What was Robert Blake talking about?
Well, he was asking me what I was doing before radio, and I said I was boxing. I was training boxing, and he said, "Yeah, I used to box." And when you're a boxing trainer, if you bring up boxing to Jim J. Bullock, he'll say, "Yeah, I did a little fighting in the service." Everybody's done a little boxing, but when Robert Blake says it, you tend to believe it.
Yeah.
Or you're not going to call him a pussy liar.
No.
And he goes, "I didn't have much of a cross, but if I could get near somebody, I could take them down."
I heard him.
I
stood there and I saw Adam talking to him. He goes, "Oh, I get near somebody, I'll take him
Did
down."
you see me slide away at that point?
And still, I mean, we got to bring this up. Robert Blake, not only, of course, was he Beretta, he was in the recent movie Money Train. This guy played Mickey in The Little Rascals, okay?
No.
You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
The cute little boy?
Oh, you weren't in the night. You weren't here that
Drew.
night.
That's right.
Oh, Drew,
do you remember Little Rascals, the cute little boy Mickey? That was Robert Blake.
Wait, Mickey, because my kids have these videos.
Okay, he was the boy that, remember, he didn't have a dad, and they had the big picnic, and he went to the gas station guy to try to get a dad, and he was crying. He was like the really cute kid, you know? One of the cute kids.
But he looked tough, even at 4. He looked like he'd just climb up you and kick your ass.
But so seriously, how old is Robert Blake?
He's got to be in his late 50s, early 60s. I mean,
he looked 62.
Wow.
Could kick the crap out of anybody. Now, I'm going to go on the subject of
They don't make
tonight's
grandpas
guest.
like they used to.
They certainly don't.
I like Robert Blake was cool, but I got to go on the subject of tonight's guest before we get the show started, okay? Now, you just tell me if there's a difference, okay? And then we're going to start with the calls. Tell me if there's a difference. Tonight's guests, we've got Chad and Dave from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, okay? Dave Navarro, of course. We know that how Ann, our producer, and all the chicks at work here feel about it, okay?
Right.
Now, tell me if there's a thing, okay? The only time that my wife has ever came into LoveLine was supposedly my birthday, which happened to be the night that Gavin from Bush was here,
Right.
okay?
What a coincidence.
So tonight, she says, she goes, oh, yeah, I'm going to come into LoveLine. I'm going to come, oh, Dave Navarro, because, you know, she's a Chili Peppers fan. She thinks Dave Navarro's hot, whatever, okay? Whatever. He's a nice guy. I'd like to say those guys are dicks for that reason, but he's a nice guy. Now, tell me if there's a difference. She goes, I deserve it, Riki, because you do all those shows with those Playboy chicks and those porno chicks. Now tell me, there's a big difference, isn't there? And Ann, producer Ann, you know what Ann says? Ann says, oh, Riki, oh, Cheryl, you deserve this kind of stuff after the stuff that you've put up with.
Oh.
This is my job for a living. Do I want these Playboy pornographic women here?
No,
Riki.
I hate it.
You couldn't shower fast enough.
I don't want them here, but I do it for the listeners. We do it for the listeners.
We do. It was like sitting on hot coals for the hour and for the 2 hours they were here.
I'll just say two words that make her furious.
Dave Navarro.
No, that make her furious.
Oh, okay.
Janine Lindemulder.
Oh,
I just say it
right.
because it makes her blood boil. I don't even, I just say, hey, I did those shows for the listeners. It wasn't, any other reason. She goes, and now she wants to come to the show. Now, tonight, she doesn't work here. Now, do you agree that there's a difference? She wants to come here because Dave Navarro's here from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
I think
listen, real quick, okay? I have to come here, and I'm forced to work with women like Christy Canyon.
Right, but you don't drive to another location.
I come here and I get paid for that. Okay,
right.
I mean, whether it's pornographic film stars or Beretta, I'm here. Okay. She doesn't come here. Gavin from Bush was here. And now, Dave Navarro's going to be here.
I have a
she
great...
decides to come by. Now, just tell me, as guys, is it the same thing?
No.
Anne, is it the same thing? She wasn't even listening. She says, oh, you deserve it.
I have an incredible plan. Okay. This is going to straighten her out once for all.
She's not here now.
We tell her Gavin's coming in. She comes in. It's Gavin McLeod from Love Boat. big, fat, bald guy in a pair of white shorts. She never comes back
and
again.
What was it? There's some newscaster whose last name sounds like Navarro.
Oh, there's Dave.
Bob Navarro.
Bob Navarro.
Get over it, all right?
Bob Navarro
Locally.
and Gavin McLeod. Oh, big high five on that, Sir Adam.
That would work.
We're going to bring on Chad. We're going to bring on Dave from the Chili Peppers in just about 3 minutes, okay? But we're going to go to a call right now. Let's go to Ariel from Fresno. Ariel, you are on LoveLine.
Yeah, hi, guys.
Hi.
I go to Fresno State, and I have this crush on my college professor. And he's my psychology professor.
Then he already knows.
What?
Is he?
They read
No,
your
I
mind.
haven't came straight with them. Like,
They're mind readers.
Is he a professor or like a student teacher, like a graduate student or something, or is he actually
he's
full
my
professor? Full professor.
And I don't know. My question is, should I come out with my true feelings about him? Because I don't think he's married, and it's just
Not until the class is completely over.
What?
The last day of class.
Oh, really?
After exams.
So you're saying get loaded during finals and stagger up to the podium and just plant one on him the very last day of class? Is that what you're saying, Drew?
You put him in a very awkward ethical position, even to respond to you even in a friendly way.
How old a guy is he?
I'm really not sure. I haven't talked to him. He looks like he's in his 30s.
All right, I'll tell you something about guys, and I know these guys will back me up. And that's the thing. Guys can be professors, guys can be doctors and lawyers, but they are guys first and foremost. And I don't care if it's Henry Kissinger up there. If he's got some good-looking girl who's hitting on him, it's hard to say no.
Adam.
What?
Adam.
What?
Dr. Drew is here.
Yeah, I was going to say, if there's a professional
Adam.
cost of it, they're
Come
not
on
likely
now.
to do it. If, on the other hand, if you get him out of that by her no longer being his student,
right,
then the ethical issues aren't as obvious.
Yeah, but see, I've never had such strong feelings for him.
Ariel, just wait till the class is over, okay?
Because we all want that, stuff
but
that's
should
wrong.
I come out with my true feelings to him, because I have had sexual fantasies about
Well,
him?
don't overwhelm the guy on when you break the news to him. And let me tell you something about shrinks and people who teach psychology. Always nuts. They really are. My dad's a shrink. I know.
I know. Your dad's a shrink. You know what I was going to say? Shrinks' kids are always nuts.
Oh,
more so.
And
That's true. Adam's living
What
proof.
about teachers and principals' kids?
Oh, yeah, Riki?
Hi.
Thank you.
My mom is a teacher.
Oh, really?
My mom and my stepdad are principals.
Oh, look at you. You're like the demon seed.
Oh, yeah. You think I got A's? Hell no. B's, C's, D's, no. I thought every class, it just ended with an F. English.
So I guess
Math.
you should hope that your parents are like drug addict short order cooks, so you can go on to be president of the United States.
I don't think I want to do that.
Ariel, thank you for a call.
All right, thank you.
Once again, the number is 1-800-LOVE-191. Joining us right now in the studio is Chad and Dave from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Welcome to the show. Why are you getting that look, Chad?
Because you sound so professional.
Oh, shut up. Give me a couple minutes. You know that ain't the case. So why are you guys out here right now?
Because you asked us to come.
Other than that, like in L.A., are you in?
Because we heard it was a big special night tonight.
That's right.
Is that right?
Don't be a dick.
This is special information.
Don't be a dick.
I'm not being a dick.
Don't be a dick. Okay.
Hi, I'm Dave.
True.
I know. Because how long? Because actually, how long have I known you, Chad? Off and on for a while,
Really?
and never interviewed you, huh?
Really long. Yeah, on MTV for 2 seconds.
did?
Hey, Chad, and Anthony. Hey, but it was an incredible, unbelievable journey of blah, 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 blah.
And I heard Dave just got married, right?
Yeah.
No, actually,
No, you did.
Dave just got a divorce.
I did.
That's
Oh, you
what
did?
happened. Yeah.
Oh man, so now he's out on the prowl.
Well, no, the thing is that
But you're with your girlfriend here, right?
here in the studio.
Just say yes, you
Yes.
bastard.
Okay. Yeah. Absolutely.
Okay.
She's right outside.
Hi.
Hi, Victoria. How are you?
You just got a divorce?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
man.
that gives me, authoritative.
Dude, what did she do? Because I'm telling you, I mean, Chad, you're obviously a good-looking guy, but chicks dig this guy.
Gee, thanks.
But chicks dig this guy, and now
I dig him.
I mean, guys dig this guy. Now, listen, okay? You break up with your wife, you get a
Right.
divorce. Now you dumped her.
Let's just leave that.
Is it legal
in the-
stuff? Legal mumbo jumbo?
Legal stuff, right?
But you know that you were like the second after. Is it legal now? Legal divorce?
I think so.
So you were on the prowl, like bam. Because
I was actually-
how hard is it for this guy to get chicks?
He had sex with a
Jesus
lawyer,
Christ,
actually.
Rick.
Come on, Dave. Come clean.
Hey, were you married in California?
I'm sorry?
Were you married in California?
Let's go to the next caller, shall we?
Okay, here's one for Dave. This is Denise from San Luis Obispo.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hi, Denise.
Chad and Dave, I just want to tell you guys are way kicking.
Thanks, sweetheart.
Chad, you're way kicking, man.
Actually, I had a question for Dr. Drew.
For me?
Okay. I still get together with my ex-boyfriend, which I know is really stupid, but I do it anyways. And the last time we were getting together, he was talking about something, and it's called analingus.
This is not for me.
That's a call for Chad.
Yeah, he wants to lick your butthole.
Thanks for your call, Denise.
No, he wants me to do it to him.
Oh, well, you figure it out.
Well, and I'm just wondering, is it dangerous?
After dinner.
Well, it depends. It depends on if he's drinking a lot of coffee and he wants to get up on a glass table.
So, I don't
So
Denise?
don't get under the table.
Denise?
I don't understand what I did. I read something about it, and they said that it's called rimming or tossing.
Yeah.
Right.
A rim job.
Denise, this is
Yeah?
Dave here. A lot of germs hang out down there.
You know,
It's a dark,
the oddest
moist place.
The oddest of this question would be that she addressed it for Dr. Drew.
Well, she.
Oh, I remember the
somewhat
good
of an
doctor.
authority on that-
You're
on that
you're
subject,
still
right?
here. You still here?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah.
God.
It's been like 5. Last time I saw you was like 6 years ago.
Me
wasn't
and
it?
Arik.
Yeah.
Yeah, years.
He's been sitting in the room 10 minutes with me. He looks across. Is that you?
I'm not paying attention. I'm sorry. God.
Denise, thanks for your call.
Still here.
Okay.
Right now we're going to
Well,
go.
at least someone's staying.
Right now we're going to go to Greg from Chicago. Greg, you're on LoveLine.
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, Greg.
Chad, Dave, it's a pleasure.
How are you, Greg?
All right, man. Question for Dr. Drew.
Yeah.
You guys are going to have a field day with me. Question, I've been reading a little bit about this penis enlargement thing. What's the deal with this? Is it safe? Or?
Magic wand makes my penis grow.
It's a surgery like any other surgery, and it has the inherent risks of infection and bleeding and anesthesia and whatnot. I don't get it myself. I don't quite get it, but I know some guys.
Well, sure, you're hung, Drew, but for the rest of us, we'd like to look into surgery.
Well, Adam, when you have it done, come back and explain it. What the purpose is.
You talking about a suction device, Greg?
No,
or are you
he's
talking about surgery?
Frankendick.
Yeah, surgery.
Greg, how big is yours?
I'm just average, I mean, wife had a baby like 3 years ago, and it.
Well, if everything's working, what's the problem?
Yeah.
He wants his penis the size of the baby because you saw something that large come out of the hole, and you think you could never satisfy her, right?
Uh-huh.
It's like
Greg.
ringing that triangle in the Western movies. Greg, you come and get it. Yeah, Greg, here's the deal. We've had a million women on this show, and each time I ask them, does size matter? And they always say no, it's what the guy does with it and his mouth, for that matter. Am I right, guys?
Absolutely right. I would say it would be good advice to just simply not cut the penis.
Right.
Directly.
So
Absolutely.
right now you're yodeling in the canyon right now. Is that right?
He doesn't know what you said, but he laughed.
I don't know what he said.
We're recommending that Greg not do this.
No,
Stop reading about it. Don't do it. Don't worry about it, okay?
Well, I mean, I'm going by what the lady said the other night on your show, and it all came back to one thing, and she said, yeah, it makes a
Bogus
difference.
information.
Dude, what did that girl do for a living?
Yeah, well, that's true.
What did she do for a living, Greg?
She made adult movies.
Thank you. Okay, 1-800-LOVE-191 is the number, 568-3191. We've got Dave and Chad for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. And just so you be forewarned, that I saw Anthony at the big star-studded party this weekend. He said he was going to call in, give you guys a hard time.
Anthony's getting a lot of rest right now.
Oh, really? What happened? Did he have a late night?
Chad, $10. He doesn't call in.
Did he have a late night?
I'm not taking that
I
bet.
want to hear what happened last night. Did he have a late night? Also, you worked with one of my personal best friends, Dave, Alanis Morissette.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I say that very sarcastically,
Yeah,
just so you know.
myself too.
So tell me,
I didn't
are you a
work-
big fan of Alanis?
Not necessarily. I didn't
Oh,
really
big
work
high
with
five on
her.
that, my friend. But
I think she's great.
She wasn't even
I
there.
love
when Flea
she's.
and I went down to the studio. She wasn't even there.
Did you help write the song, or you just played on it?
She already had an existing track, and we just remixed it.
But you know what happened after they played on the track? I don't know if it's coincidence or what.
Multi-platinum sales.
Huge.
All I know is everybody's like, "Do you have that Dave
Go
Navarro
Down on Me in the theater
do you have
song?"
that Dave Navarro song with a braying mule in it?" That's what I heard. I mean, maybe it's just me. Let's talk to Danielle from San Diego. Daniel, you're on LoveLine.
Yeah, hello?
Hey.
My name is Daniel, and I was wondering, this is like a question for Dr. Drew.
Uh-huh.
Can?
Yeah, it definitely can.
What will it do?
Well, it depends how much you're doing. It depends on what kind of anesthesia. The thing I'd be concerned about is that amphetamine can... You remember how River Phoenix died? That was an
Like this.
That was an amphetamine death. Where you
Hey, you guys are friends with him, right?
Hey,
You can develop.
Come on, Ricky, show some cool.
I was just painting a picture.
I don't
Dr.
care.
Drew speak here.
You can develop some irritability and rhythm disturbances in the heart, and anesthesia is further possibility of that kind of thing developing. Plus, God knows, I don't know why are you smoking it? Are you snorting it?
Snorting.
You snorting it?
Uh-huh.
There are lots of different adverse problems I would be worried about.
Do you guys have any suggestions for this guy who's doing crystal, 16 years old?
I think the most important thing is if you talk to your surgeon and your anesthesiologist and you're honest with them, it's extremely important for you.
The meth can help you come out of the anesthesiologist or the anesthesia.
That sounded
wake you up
fun.
a little bit.
You're a sober guy, right, Dave?
I am a sober guy.
How long you have?
It was 4 years on the 29th.
Right.
And it sounds corny, but how's it change your life?
Yeah, that's a whole nother show. It's just, it's so incredibly. My life today is just 100 million times better than it ever was.
So even when you were, in the rock bands, getting the women, making the money,
there's a contradiction there because there are no women when you're loaded.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't feel anything.
You guys are swearing. You're speaking with his potty mouth right
Dave,
now.
I'm sorry. I apologize for Dave's gutter mouth.
Jeez.
But that's what happens. You focus on getting loaded, and you miss out
Becomes
on all
the most important thing.
On all the finer
Everything.
sides of life. You
And
miss
Chad's still friggin' drunk, huh?
Oh, he's drunk right now.
He's loaded now.
Big high five on you too, Chad.
Yeah, man.
Go back to some calls right now. Let's talk to Sean from San Diego. Sean, you're on LoveLine.
Hello. Yes, I'd like to say hi to Chad and Dave and Dr. Drew.
Sean?
Hey, how's it going, man?
How about the other guy?
That other guy.
Say hi to everybody.
Okay, then.
We hate him.
So what's up, man? Oh, yeah, I had to ask you guys a question about whether you know about... Well, I don't know if you guys know about what's going on, like, in frat parties and stuff, like, nowadays.
What's going on? Well,
that's all I ever do is go to frat parties.
Educate
What
us.
college you guys in?
I'm going to one after this,
I go to
actually.
San Diego State.
Educate us. What's going on?
All right, so...
Mama, Papa, Sister, that frat.
Okay, this is really crazy. So I'm like at a frat party, and I'm sitting there, and we're all getting drunk, and so it was like some hour in the morning, and I wake up because it was like kind of like an in and out of thing, and this guy has got his bare ass over my nose, and his balls.
That was the first call about analingus.
So what's the problem?
Wait, I know.
What's
It's called a teabag.
Well, I don't really like a bare ass and balls.
The problem is...
Yeah, but you were busted falling asleep, and when one of your frat buddies, I got to tell you, I've done the same thing. I teabagged my friend Paulie P, and
there's a twist to this because out of reflex I bit his balls.
ouch!
and I stabbed. He started bleeding all over the place, and it was but I'd never been teabagged before. I didn't know what the hell to do.
But the problem Sean has is he kind of dug it,
Bit
right?
his balls, and
Yeah. Well,
how did they taste?
He wasn't pissed, but he was like,
His balls hurt.
You know one big difference between guys and girls? When a girl passes out, her girlfriends go, "Oh my God, that's so sad. Let's get her a pillow." When a guy passes out, his buddies go, "Hey, let's pee on him."
Right.
I mean, he
Put
could
our
not
balls on
be
his
breathing. He could be lying there with no pulse, and they could go, "I'm going to work up a loogie before we call
Dude,
the
wouldn't
hospital."
it be awesome if a bunch of girls got drunk and every time a girl got drunk, their friends would put their gigs on their face?
That would be kind of cool.
But that stuff doesn't happen.
What would you call
guys
that?
being on the road have done some sick stuff when like somebody passes out, and you automatically look at Chad, as I would, not even knowing.
No, never, ever,
Chad.
never, ever.
Come on, tell me some of the sick things.
I go to the gig as soon as I get done playing. I step
Jump
into
in the
the
limo,
car,
into the jet.
into the limo, blow, boozing it up. Woo, girls, wah!
That's Drew's life.
Sorry, Doctor, he's in the car before I even get there.
We're going to go to commercials. When we come back, we are going to speak with we have a special guest on line 9.
Love, look, you go ahead. LoveLine, it will be right. LoveLine, sorry, but we don't have that kind of time. LoveLine will be right back. Hey, we said that. Yeah, you did.
Hi, this is Rodney Dangerfield. I'll tell you, the guys here at LoveLine are the greatest. They're the best in the whole world. Now, will you please untie me?
Rodney's so pumped.
Get out of here, right? Yeah, get you knucklehead. Get out of town.
Chad and Dave from the Chili Peppers are our guest on LoveLine. Mike, the guy with no balls, keep your finger on that delay. We're keeping the swear tally. Who's winning so far?
I think Chad has an S and an F.
You get a prize if you
don't have an S.
He's got 2.
Swear.
2?
He's got 2 strikes.
All right,
I have 1. I have 1 off mic, totally off the cuff comment. Dave's was using.
Hey. Kennedy.
I'm sorry. I'm just.
Jeez. Now you have to be all tough and come on. And the second word she says is a potty mouth word.
Kennedy,
it's a free for all.
Guys.
Woo!
Kenny, you want to work up a quick belch?
Boy, this is great.
Do it, sweetie.
Grade school humor if I ever
That's
heard
as
it.
good as it gets. I had my teeth filled today.
With what?
It wasn't mercury, because dentistry without mercury is the safest way to go.
Kennedy is wasted on pain dentist pills, and she figured, I'm going to call up, swear, and talk that Johnny Backwards.
I called for a couple reasons.
Where are you?
I'm in New York.
All right.
Hi, Dr. Drew.
Hi, Kennedy.
How are you?
Very good. How are you?
Wait, Kennedy, are you a frequent guest on the show?
Well, I used to work at that fine station.
I remember.
Remember?
I remember.
Yeah, because when you came in to do LoveLine with the other guitarist, Riki.
Were you still there?
Yeah.
Yep.
Hey.
Really?
I was an intern.
That's when she used to hang out. People like you would show up.
No, I remember. We talked about this before. Let's not bore the listeners coast to coast.
Kennedy, what's going on?
Nothing. I called to say, what's that? Were you guys having a rave?
And Ricky's trying to be cute on his last day.
Hi, Adam.
Hi, Kennedy.
How are you?
I'm good. You going to box with me when you come in town?
Yes.
Good. You blew me off last time. I was hurt.
Oh, get to the point, Kennedy.
All right, what do you want?
Get to the point, Kennedy.
Kennedy.
What?
Give me another word for cocoon.
Penis?
There you go.
Can you say penis on the show?
You can say penis.
Oh,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, you can say penis.
I'll tell you what. Why don't we let Kennedy answer a call, and then we'll let her go, okay?
I called to say hi to Chad and Dave.
Hi,
No, well,
sweetie.
you're going to answer this call real quick, then we're going to play a Chili Pepper song, okay?
Yes.
Kennedy, answer this call for us, okay?
Okay, thank you.
This is Greg from St. Paul.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Ask your question to Kennedy, okay, Greg?
This is a question for you.
Okay.
Okay, what it is me and my girlfriend were, we have sex, and we were doing it like the normal style, and she was on top, and I was in the missionary, and we decided to have sex, like doggy style.
Mm-hmm.
And we were
You put it in the butt.
No.
Well, not in the butt. That's gross. We were doing it, and all of a sudden we stopped, and she farted, but not out her butt, but the other hole.
Pussy farts.
Right.
Yeah, what the hell is that? How does that happen?
The correct term is what, Kennedy?
Well, it depends on which coast you're on. Some call it a queef.
That would be this coast.
Queef.
There are others who call it a queeb.
A queeb?
Yeah.
What coast is that, Kennedy?
That's the Pacific Northwest.
Oh, exactly.
Southern California correct terminology is queef.
Yeah, but how does that happen?
Kennedy, why don't you feel this one?
Okay. What do you want to know? What it's called?
No, how does it happen?
Why does it happen?
Kennedy's rotted right now. I think she is just liquored
I kind of want the answer
up.
to this myself.
How do you
No, actually,
Well, no. She's a female. Let her talk about her own
but we've
queefs.
had sex tons of times and the other ways, and then we were doing it that way, and all of a sudden it happened that way. Why? I mean.
Well,
does it
the
make it more-
vagina, like the mouth or the anus, is a cylindrical orifice.
Correct.
And when air gets trapped in there because of the position of the penis, when it is forced out, it is going to make a certain noise. And because it is associated with air being expulsed from the rectum, it's going to cause you to giggle, or it's just going to remind you
laughing.
of poor man. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, but why doesn't it happen the other ways?
It's because the
Position?
anus is pointed northward, and it's the centrifugal force of the sun.
Gravity.
What?
Thanks for your call, Kennedy.
Great, Kennedy.
Bye, sweetie.
Bye, Kennedy.
Bye, guys.
Bye. So Kennedy said if your anus was pointed toward Mecca, it wouldn't happen. Is that what it was?
Did you know there's actually 5 billion galaxies? Twice as many as we actually anticipated.
Absolutely amazing, Carl.
We're going to play some Red Hot Chili Peppers music now, shall we?
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay, good. What song aren't we going to play? Airplane? Here's Red Hot Chili Peppers on LoveLine.
Airplane.
Shut up, Chad.
Sweet and sour. sweet and sour Jane, and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Pleasure spiked with pain. That mother always spiked with pain. Sitting in my kitchen, hey girl, I'm turning into dust again. My melancholy baby, the star of Mazzy must push her force inside of me. I'm overcoming gravity. I'm overcoming gravity. It's easy when you're sad to be. It's easy when you're sad. Sad like me. I like pleasure spiked with pain, and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Somber, sweet and sour Jane, and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Pleasure spiked with pain. Just one note can make me float away. One note from the song she wrote could put me where I lay. Just one note can make me choke. One note that's not a lie. Just one note could cut my throat. One note could make me die. I like pleasure spiked with pain, and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Somber, sweet and sour Jane, and music is my aeroplane. It's my aeroplane. Pleasure spiked with pain.
Oh, are we back?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, thrilling. Well, welcome back to the show. It's called LoveLine. The number's 1-800-LOVE-191. That's 568-3191. Ricky Rackman with Adam Carolla and Dr. Drew. And, of course, joining us is Chad and Dave from the Red Hot Chili Peppers.
And, Ricky, I wanted to take this opportunity to kiss a little quick ass for a second. I like that song. Sounded good. Normally, when we get guests, we play their song and then we
Quit sucking up to us already,
No,
all right?
I'm trying to start a new precedent here because we always talk over the song.
Let them suck. This is the only time you're going to hear it, pal.
And then we
Go ahead,
come
suck.
right back and we never say anything. We just go right to the calls and we never go, hey, it was a good song. So I'm saying it.
Well, thank
It
you.
was a good song.
I appreciate that.
Somebody spank me.
Right now, let's go to a call. This is Matt from Visalia.
Hi, I have a question for Chad.
Yes?
Hey, what were your first influences in your first set when you started playing?
Wow. Are you a drummer?
Yeah.
A drumming question. Well,
You're a drummer, Matt?
way to go, Matt.
Matt.
Yeah.
You know how to multiply?
Yeah.
Can you read?
Hey.
Pretty sure.
Shut up.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was bass players.
Smartest drummer in the world.
All right. Matt, it's really nice that you're playing the drums. I'm really happy to hear that.
Thanks.
What did you want to know? I'm sorry.
What was your influences and how would you get started playing?
Oh, I started playing, I just enjoyed it and always have since I was a little kid, and listen to everything you can and just absorb light for your influences. And
What would you be doing?
That's all I can tell you about that.
What do you think you honestly would be doing?
I'd probably be like a host on some like late night LoveLine
Because that is
talk
usually
show
people that can't
bullshit.
get jobs as musicians. There's another
where
one,
we end
Adam.
up.
And what about you, Dave?
What would I be
Did you have
doing?
any other jobs before being a musician?
You want to know something really sad? I've never had a job of any kind,
right?
Apart from being a musician.
But as far as
Can you
music,
believe
I
that?
mean, what was the very first? Because of course you were in porno. You were in Jane's Addiction.
Right. Oh,
What
I did
other-
not do porno. I was not a part of porno.
What other music did you do before Jane's Addiction?
I was in a bunch of different bands. I was actually in a speed metal band with Steve Perkins from Jane's Addiction called
Right.
Disaster.
Right.
And we did like Troubadour gigs and Roxy gigs.
Now, what's Steve doing? Because Steve was playing with Mike Muir for a little bit.
Right, he was doing the
Right.
infectious groups thing.
And now what's he doing?
He's with Porno for Pyros.
Okay, see, I'm all screwed up.
And they got another record coming out, and Flea and I actually appear on that
And
record.
when you left Jane's Addiction, everybody was trying to get you in bands. I heard so many things. I heard that you were going to be in like Guns N' Roses.
Right, Bono was calling me daily.
Was he really?
Well, no.
But you were going to be in Guns. I heard there was a rumor that you were going to be in Guns N' Roses.
Oh, Axel and I were talking. It just, we were talking earlier about the recovery, and I just really wasn't in the right frame of mind to do that. And I just kind of figured that
being with Chad would be such a good influence.
Well, based on where I was at the time,
true.
if I had joined Guns N' Roses, I would most probably be dead right now.
And the good thing is, hanging around with Chad, you say, if I drink, look at Chad.
Yeah.
And that keeps you not drinking, right?
Sober. Another year.
Chad's not
Zero
sure
reaction
whether
from
to
the
hit
chat.
you or throw up on you.
I love you, Chad. Let's go to some commercials. We'll come back with more of the Red Hot Chili Peppers on LoveLine.
LoveLine will be right back.
We're trying to suggest opening bands for the Red Hot Chili Peppers tour. We've got Dave and Chad here from the Chili Peppers, and I guess they have already figured out who they're taking.
But send demo tapes, care of Riki Rackman, to
Yeah,
K-Rock.
right. Yeah, do that.
Wait, weren't you in a band, Riki?
Shut up, Chad. Yeah, it was, and it was a damn good band.
What was that name again?
Shut up. Okay,
What was it? It was like Cat House days?
What? No,
after.
post Cat House. What was it called?
No, after.
I know.
It's post. After or pre.
Post would be
Battery
after.
Club.
After.
Battery Club.
Battery Club.
And it was damn good, okay?
It's a good name, I can tell you.
Why? Would you take us out on the road?
Absolutely. Send us a tape.
Okay, to me?
Send a tape to you. There you go.
Let's take some callers.
So you guys are going to take Silverchair out? Or should I not talk about these
no,
things?
it's fine. Silverchair, and I think...
Well, there's only one thing we really can't talk about tonight. Isn't that right, Riki? Do you got to go somewhere or something?
Dick, man.
I thought you were leaving. Did you have to go?
Go have another drink, slush
Did you have to
boy.
go? Did you have to go somewhere?
Let's go to Samantha from Los Angeles. Samantha, you're on LoveLine.
So hot.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
I have a question for anybody.
You heard me, Punchy.
Okay. About 2 years ago, my fiance passed away, and since then, I've had...
Wow.
It's not as funny in here anymore.
Sorry to hear about that.
Light note, but
Wait, how can you say on a light note? How long ago did he pass away?
2 years ago.
On February 13th, it'll be 2 years.
Okay, so if we try it again, he's like, yeah, 2 years.
Wait, the day-
2 years ago, my fiance passed away.
Isn't that right around Valentine's Day?
Before.
It's before?
The day before.
The day before Valentine's
You are
Day.
insensitive
Fiance
bastard.
Yes.
Thanks, by the
passes
way.
away.
Samantha, what's going on?
Continue.
But since then, I've had absolutely no ability to communicate with anybody or commit.
Connect, you mean? You can't really connect to somebody.
I haven't
Yeah.
gotten there either.
Right, of course. No, I don't mean physically connect, but you
No,
can't.
no, well,
But I mean,
that's
the
not a
fact
problem.
that you've suffered such a traumatic loss much make it difficult to come back and then trust and open up again.
Exactly. And the thing that I've begun to do is like bail after a day or two.
Right.
And I wonder how and if it's ever going to end.
Maybe you need to look at the whole grieving process for you. Maybe there's a lot of unfinished business for you, and you're just sort of avoiding that. And any new connections sort of remind you of the pain you have yet to sort of deal with.
But I really want to get over it.
I'm sure you do, but maybe you need some help doing it, maybe some professional help to help you get through this, because it sounds like it's really affecting your ability to have meaningful relationships now. It's some of it's natural enough. I mean, right? You probably the more connected, the more you like a person, the more faster you run away.
Exactly.
So, Samantha.
Yes.
Do you feel guilty about dating, or do you feel scared, like you don't want to connect and this guy may be, taken away from you?
A large portion of it is guilt.
Yeah, see, I think that's the bottom line, that you have sort of what's called the survivor's remorse.
Wouldn't you think that he would want you to be happy?
Oh, of course. It has nothing to do with him. It's all about me.
But it's
do you think what Adam said is possible, that the thing is that you would be scared to go out and date somebody because you were attached to somebody and then he was taken away from you, that now if she gets attached to somebody, she doesn't want to go through that pain again?
Yeah, that's what I said, but there's much more than that, I suspect. I think there's a lot of anger and a lot of guilt at being a survivor, surviving this guy.
Yeah.
and you just haven't dealt with that yet. And those are some of the harder, more conflicted, difficult feelings to deal with in the grieving process.
You think 2 years is enough?
It should be enough. Well, it should be not necessarily. I'm saying that some of it's natural to be afraid to connect again because of fear of having another loss. But it sounds like it's a little exaggerated that you really have, and you come right up with guilt as the reason that you have trouble connecting. And so it's I suspect that you might benefit from some help so you can begin to get on with your life a little bit.
On a lighter note, really quickly, the thing is, my reality is so warped now. For instance, just a random note, I happen to have a picture of Dave on my nightstand. And
Hello. Who doesn't?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, but that's
I
safe.
do.
That's
Not
safe,
on
though,
my
isn't
side
it?
of the bed.
Right? Dave is somebody out there, and he's safe, and you can have a relationship with him without ever fear of losing him because you're never really going to have him.
Precisely.
You know
don't
what?
count on
What's
it.
your name? Samantha?
Samantha.
Yeah.
Samantha, this is David.
But Samantha, you could have Chad really easily.
I could have Chad.
Hey! No, let's get back to what she was talking about earlier. I can identify with what you were talking about, and although my relationship with my mother was obviously not an intimate relationship,
But it's a close emotional relationship.
She died when I was 15.
Oh,
and,
there you go.
And I really experienced a lot of fear when it came to getting close to somebody else.
Sure.
And
Sure.
I found myself pushing people away.
Yeah.
All I can tell you is that it does get better.
How'd you get over it?
I went to a lot of different therapists
Yeah.
until I found somebody that I was comfortable with.
You could connect with, and then you really probably what you did was develop a relationship, find out what closeness is about with that therapist.
Absolutely,
deal with
and
it that
trust,
way.
and learn about trust,
Right.
and learning about I assigned a lot of blame to myself.
Of
And,
course.
You know,
Did you go to a female therapist, by the way?
Yeah, I did.
Because that makes a difference if you're trying to trust.
Well, it's the transference
gender.
issue, right? It's the whole issue of dealing with the transference.
So Samantha, if she goes to a therapist, may want to see a male.
Maybe.
Except for half of them always rape their
Yeah, I'm not too
patients.
into that.
Right.
Well, you wouldn't have to do that.
But I would just select somebody that you identify with and that you're comfortable with,
Right.
whether they're male or female.
Right.
Thanks for calling, Samantha.
Yeah.
Bye.
Chad, do you want a rebuttal?
I was just, when I was watching The Good Dr. Drew spiel to that girl, he was all serious and sensitive, and it was really turning me on, man.
Adam, go ahead.
Johnny, your brother
he really
Dave
was.
just called. I mean, Dave, your brother Johnny just called.
Cousin.
I just stand next to
Is he on the air?
Chad, and I feel like I'm. No, he didn't. He wanted to tell you that you sounded good.
Don't make me get up.
And that Chad sounds drunk.
Oh, he does.
That's what he wanted to say, and he asked if his cast smells. But you're not wearing a cast. You're wearing an ace bandage. What'd you do to your wrist,
Wearing a
Chad?
soft
I'm
cast.
fine.
What'd you do? You got hurt playing softball.
He took his cast
I
off
broke my wrist.
by himself.
How did you break your wrist playing softball?
Because I'm too good. He barred me from the game.
I think we had the S word in there.
Thanks, John.
Hey, Tarpon.
John,
Yeah.
John, if John's listening, thanks for Anthony, by the way, John. We appreciate it.
Nice touch, Johnny.
I got $10 off Dave today for it, so that's all right.
Right now, we're going to talk to Daisy from Chicago. Daisy, you're on LoveLine.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, Daisy.
Say hi to Chad and Dave.
Hi, Chad. Hi, Dave.
Hi, Daisy.
Hi, Dave.
Get to the point, girl.
Okay, Dr. Drew. I'm 21. My boyfriend's 22, and I've known him for about a year, but I've only been dating him for about 6 months. And I've heard it all along, but now more recently, I'm starting to think that maybe he's gay. And
You've heard it all along,
yeah, he's really, really, really close with his best friend.
and his best friend was telling you that he's gay.
No, and his best friend is male. And
Ooh, that would be strange for your boyfriend's best friend to be a male.
and shut up.
Shut up, Riki.
And all of
Wow.
his friends who I
Feel like
are
I'm at
mutual
home.
friends of mine, all have told me, we think he's gay. He does this, he does that, and
And when you ask him, what does he say?
he says no, but they're always talking about it in some sort of way. His best friend always stays there.
Does he tend to rearrange your living space? Because that would be a good sign.
Well, I don't live with them.
Okay.
All right. Well, should we get to the real test here?
Do you have sex? Do you have sex with this guy? No. Ask. Wait.
Listen to
Did
this
she have
stupid
sex with
case,
him?
and I will bet you one thing. Okay, want to prove one thing?
You're going to go to the ass.
No. I'm not going to go to
Don't
the
go
ass. Let me
there.
just ask you one thing. Are you going to give him your gay test right now?
Yes, I am.
Okay, because I'll bet you that there's one part of the gay test that I bet Dave Navarro has, and he gets more chicks than any of us.
It's not the
dream
squeegee,
of.
though.
Because,
No.
you always
Dave Navarro has potpourri, right?
Potpourri?
in your house?
Absolutely, in the bathroom.
see?
Are you kidding?
Let me tell you, though, when you're
potpourri, little candles,
as much man as Dave and myself, you can do these things without fear of repercussion. You see, it's okay. Dave's a lot. Look at him. He's Zorro. Look at him over there. He can do whatever he wants. And
he's a conquistador.
You know, I was driving in on the way. Are you wearing a turtleneck, by the way?
I am wearing a turtleneck. It's a little chilly outside.
Another gay thing that Dave can get away with because he's the gay blade. He's Zorro.
What about the scarf, though?
The scarf. Another gay thing, but does he care? No.
Okay, let me just add this one. French kisses guys in rock videos.
He can do it because he has that much testosterone.
Wait, he's an artist. He can have kids until he's 70.
That's
I'm a
right.
regular guy.
Artistic license. All right, Daisy.
Yeah.
Let me ask some questions.
Adam, he could be butt slamming the entire San Francisco
nothing wrong with
ballet,
that.
and you would think he's as straight as an arrow.
That is right.
I have a squeegee in my shower, and all of a sudden I'm wailing flowers and madam.
So do I. So do I. So do I.
Oh, you have a squeegee in your shower?
I have a squeegee.
Oh, that's a big 20-pointer.
I'm married.
The squeegee thing.
He thinks if you have a squeegee in your shower, it means you're homo.
Is that true?
It helps.
I have a squeegee in my shower and potpourri.
And potpourri. Potpourri's a nice thing.
But
It's
you
nice
are a
touch.
homo.
Dave, you could have a nude man in your shower. It wouldn't make you gay, but let's concentrate on...
I have Diet Coke. All of a sudden, I'm a pipe smoker.
He's looking like Zorro over here. I mean, come on.
So, Daisy, have you learned anything from this call?
Not really.
That's too bad. We'll go to commercials.
LoveLine will be right back when we're damn good and ready.
Welcome to LoveLine. 1-800-LOVE-191. That's 568-3191.
Hey, baby.
Yeah. Digging the monster heavy sound.
What's up? Want to try this real quick?
Okay, here we go.
No. You do it during the commercials.
Well, who hears it during the commercials?
Nobody. We put it on tape, and then like for instance,
at a later time.
Hey,
right.
Just a little
I
earlier.
see.
Rodney Dangerfield wasn't really here earlier. No. That was a tape.
Okay.
Unbelievable, huh?
We're going to have you
Put it
guys do
that
some
way.
IDs. Let me read a couple faxes before we do a real quick station ID. And they're both related. One says, Dave Navarro and Chad Smith. Dave, you are the finest guy on earth. I've loved you since Jane's Addiction. What do the numbers on your fingers mean, and what does the tattoo on your back say? This fax says, for Dave, what do you have tattooed on your knuckles?
It's a big knuckle. Man.
Tell
Tell me the truth now.
The
Quiet
numbers,
Riot.
I'm a big Super Bowl fan. And, no, the numbers are on my right hand is my birth date, June 7th, 1967. And on my left hand, I've got 13 and 13. 113 is my father's birth date. The other 13th is my grandfather's birth date. And 6 and 7 both add up to 13.
Hold on.
And altogether...
You're right.
And altogether, it's a deck of cards. So there you go.
That's very cool. And this one says, Chad, you also are very sexy. How was your wrist? I also wanted to say my friend Patty and I have a Dave Navarro sanctuary in our locker. We love you.
Wait, how did it go from Chad, you're sexy, to we got a Dave sanctuary?
Because you know what it was? Because all we would do is I actually made up the
You made
part.
it. You made it up.
Very,
I knew that.
I'm not going to read facts about Dave, you're very sexy. I actually said...
Why not?
Okay, Dave, you're very sexy. Dave, we have a sanctuary for you. Chad, we've got a mini bar for you.
You're so funny, Ricky. You're so funny, you faggot.
Hey, that's Mister.
Second half of that question.
Yeah.
On my back is my mother's name, Constance.
Yes. What a nice guy. What about you?
Who is no longer with us.
No, tattoos are for pussies.
Okay. Hey, look for most of the Hells Angels at the next Red Hot Chili Pepper show. Let's talk to...
Come on, Dan. I'll
Be like Altamont.
Let's talk to... Who can we talk to for only 2 minutes? Okay, let's talk to Mike. Mike?
Yes.
Hi, Mike.
Hi, everybody. How is everybody?
Fine, Mike. How are you?
How are you, Mike?
I am fine. I have a question from Mr. Drummer Chad.
Yeah, what do you need, baby?
Would you say your influence is more along the lines of the Stooges or Bittersweet Alley?
Who is this?
This is Mike from 91X.
Who is this?
San Diego.
Oh, Mike. Mike Halloran. You?
Yes.
Chad,
I would say, you know me, BSA all the way. Time to move, baby.
I have a question. question. Since your wrist is busted, can I have your bike?
Since my wrist is what?
Is your wrist busted? Did you bust
Oh,
it with
busted.
I thought he said something else, too. I almost added to the talent.
Yeah, another radio guy going to swear on this show.
Nice guy. Mike, how are you?
I'm fine, Chad. How are you?
I'm very well. Yeah, everything's good. No, you can't have my bike because I'm riding.
You don't come down and see me anymore. Your wrist is busted.
I don't like you. I hate you.
I know. That's the problem.
I'm just kidding, Mike.
Is it time for the legal ID now?
Yeah, here it comes.
See ya.
Okay, Mike. See you later.
Did I hang up on him correctly?
Yes.
Indeed, he did.
You know, we're going to play a little ID in just a minute, and then when we come back, we're going to play another Red Hot Chili Pepper song. What song are we going to be playing, Ann? You don't want to play any songs? You don't want to play any more Red Hot Chili Pepper songs?
Yeah.
What would you guys
Well,
like to be
depends on what
playing?
song. What song are we hearing? What song's next? What's queued up?
Coffee shop?
Whatever song you want.
What song do you guys want to hear?
We've heard them all.
Is there any song? What are you guys listening to right now? Is any good stuff?
Wow.
Other than
That's a good question. I don't listen to a whole lot of contemporary
Other than Silverchair and the Reynolds?
No.
What do you have in your car?
In my car, I've got 9 Inch Nails.
Beastie Boys.
And Beastie Boys. And a lot of talk radio.
Well, we're going to play ID right now, and when we come
Okay,
back...
all right, here we go. Hey, it's
got
great
more
to be
from,
on LoveLine. Hey, love you. Hey, how you doing? I call in there. Don't forget to call now. Come on, everybody. Come on. Hey, it's good time.
Stay tuned.
This is LoveLine on radio station.
Or do you want to stay? Okay. You can stay. Yeah, we're going to take a call right now, and then we're going to play some Chili Peppers music type stuff. This is David from Sacramento. David, you're on LoveLine. Hey, Dave.
Hey, how's it going?
Davey.
Yo, how's it going, guys?
Good.
Hey, I had one question, then the show started, so I had a comment. First comment to the guy about the vaginal farts.
Yeah.
If he's still listening, if he wants to try something really neat, next time he's down there eating her out and stuff,
Yeah.
to blow like a whole big chunk of air up there. And like wait.
And then she takes off like a balloon when you untie it, and it's filled with air, starts flying around the room. Then what do you do, smart guy?
Oh, yeah.
Dave, did you learn that in finishing school?
Actually, I just learned that a few weeks ago.
Believe it or not, that has actually been associated with a death. And honest to God,
Right.
Sorry, I misfired.
Her dad killed him.
No. That if you force the air in, it can go into the pelvic veins and cause an air embolus to the lung.
Can you imagine being the
It's been
doctor that's got to
reported.
deliver that news to the family?
What happened? Oh, well, I blew some air into
Her
her.
boyfriend sneezed while he was going down, and, well, she's not with us anymore.
Have fun with biology
That's terrible. That's
It's very rare, but it has been
But it's something
recorded.
good to know.
Yeah.
My true question is though, for like anal sex for the first time for both of us, me and my girlfriend.
Yeah.
Which would be the best position to go about it? Because we've lotion everything.
How many different positions have you tried anal sex, David?
Well, with her on her back, with her like bent over like a dog, or on top of me and stuff. It's just
same old
hurts
stuff.
Her. It hurts her, right? And it's just I don't know if there's like any special techniques or
If
something.
it hurts her, don't.
I remember her complaining about that about a week ago.
She was at your house.
Yeah, but you told me that you had her like feet right behind her ears, and it was like not as bad.
It was not as bad,
Yeah.
but it was still hurting her. It was a little tender.
That's because Chad loosened her up for you.
Thank you, Chad.
Yeah.
What is that?
Huh? Oh, sorry. Let's take another call before we go to a song. This is Alanis from Paris, California, but not the one that we know and love.
Oh, no, not Alanis Morissette.
And-
Although I wish I was.
Right? Why?
You should be happy to be you, Alanis.
Huh?
You should be happy to be who you are.
Matter of fact, Alanis Morissette should be happy to be you.
Yes. I just want to say hi to Dave.
Hi, sweetie.
Dave.
Hi, Chad.
Huh?
I want to say hi to Chad.
Yeah, I'd like to say hi to Chad, too.
I'm sorry
Chad's looking good tonight, Alanis.
Huh?
You're blowing it.
What?
Ask your question for Dave. Shut up, you guys.
No, I want to say...
He's getting
congrats on
surly.
Your arm.
I'm sorry. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Oh, and to Dave, I heard that you were hanging out with Trent Reznor the other day. You were recording a track for Further Down the Spiral, and I just got it the other day, and it said like percussion, Dave Navarro. I was wondering, is that you? You were playing for like the song Peggy, a remix?
I did play on that song. I played the guitar.
Yeah, at the beginning.
Is he kind of like a freaky guy?
The entire way through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the entire.
really?
Yeah, baby. No percussion though.
What's he like? I mean, is he kind of like? Is he like a cool guy? Or is
Trent's
he
a really nice
he's
guy.
like kind of quiet.
He is very quiet.
If you meet Trent, can you tell him that Alanis, well, he knows my name, Alanis.
He's writing it down because he's going to make sure he tells him.
Okay, that Alanis said hello.
In fact, let's three-way Trent right now, shall we?
Are you serious?
Yeah, Alanis, why don't you just hold on now? It might take, 20, 30, 17 hours, but just hang on, okay?
She was so happy to say hi to me and Chad, and all of a sudden Trent gets on the phone, and it's a big deal.
Okay, well, let me ask my question first.
All right, what's the question?
Okay, well, I'm 16 right now, and I've had this relationship with this guy. We met at a record store, and actually in New Orleans. And, I found out he lived close to me, so, we started talking. And now we got really intimate one night, but we didn't have sex. And the problem is he's 8 years older than me. He's 24.
And she's 16.
Yeah.
So you're not legal.
Yeah.
And who has a bigger problem with it, you or him?
He does.
He does.
And I, for some reason, want him to continue this relationship. Is that bad? I mean, I don't say I'm a bad person, but...
What do you think, Chad?
No, I don't think it's bad. I think you should go for it, but...
Really?
Yeah, just use,
Honestly.
Well, in the words of Woody Allen...
common sense.
The heart wants what it wants.
Think about what you were like when you were 16.
I know.
You seem to frown
Not
at
that different from now. is it?
Woody's case,
really
a
not.
teenage Asian gal, but...
No, I mean, I don't,
Alanis, this is the thing, okay? I mean, 23 is different. Now, it is illegal, okay?
Yeah.
Obviously. And you're in a whole different mindset when you're 16 than when you're 23.
That's the bottom line. I mean, these laws there protect you from being hurt, really.
Yeah.
And it's something that you would look back on as probably not a great choice. It actually speaks well of your male friend that he is concerned about it.
Yeah, I was about to say, I mean, most of these guys are in their 40s and taping candy to their penis or something, and the fact that this guy has apprehensions about it is probably a sign of sanity, wouldn't you say, fellas?
The only bad part about that is when you try to remove the candy, it sticks.
you're not 40, and you're doing that.
I put a roll on the end of it and put it through the school fence the other day, Chad.
My dog comes home from your house.
Wow.
Oh, he's never hungry.
Cassandra from St. Paul, Minnesota, you're on LoveLine.
Hi.
Hey.
Yeah, hi.
Hi, Cassie.
Good evening. Yeah, I was calling because I have a problem. I have a really small apartment I live with my boyfriend, and his brother got kicked out by his girlfriend. And he moved in with us, and it was supposed to be only for 2 days. It's been like 2 weeks now, and it looks like it's going to be even longer.
Have you told your boyfriend?
Well, they're so tight, I don't want to...
Have you told your boyfriend?
Not really. They're really...
You have a boyfriend. You live with your boyfriend.
No.
His brother is staying there. It's driving you up the wall. You've been on hold for an hour, but you won't tell your boyfriend, hey, this is kind of bumming me out.
And the weird drunken threesome can't be far off, too. I got to tell you, that's coming up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah,
No.
I know those brothers.
Cassandra.
No, I don't. I was just
Cassandra.
Mm-hmm.
How come you have a problem telling your boyfriend about this?
Because they're so tight together, and
But you've been more than generous with your time, and it's time. It's not your problem.
It's not her problem. That's right.
I got to put up with it, though.
No, you don't.
Where's your boyfriend right now?
In the other room with his...
Get him
Go
on the
get
phone.
him. Let's talk to him.
Get him.
We'll be gentle about this. Go get him, Cassandra. Are you getting him?
I think she's getting him.
Huh?
Wake him up.
Wake him up. Put the phone by his ear.
What's his brother's name?
I don't know if I want to say it.
Oh, put the phone by his ear, Cassandra.
Sponge.
Are you putting the phone by his ear?
No.
Okay, thank you for sharing, Cassandra. What do you want us to say to you?
How to go about it without hurting anybody's feelings.
There's no such way.
What you're doing is you're putting other people's feelings before your own.
Absolutely.
And that's not really the healthiest way to live.
And I think his brother's going to get tired of this guy also. I mean,
But you know what? This guy's he's staying there for free. He's going to take full advantage of it. And
He
Cassandra's
is.
like, hey, why bother? Bro's going, yeah, I'm living with my bro, man. It's cool. We get to sit around. We're boxers, watch a game, scratch our balls. Cassandra doesn't mind. She doesn't say a damn thing.
I'll tell you what'll do it. Seriously, you guys are going to laugh at me, but go up to the boyfriend and go, your brother kind of reminds me of you. He's cute that way. I saw him the other day walking around in his jockey shorts, and he looked okay. He'll be out the next weekend.
Well, this is like a potential life lesson, and I think she owes it to herself to do the grown-up thing, and
Assertive training. Assertiveness training.
Absolutely.
This is it. This is your opportunity to assert yourself.
Too many people spend too many times just wondering. And for instance, if she told him, he might be like, okay, I didn't know you feel that way.
Right.
You know?
Probably not. Probably he's going to have some kind of manipulative negative reaction, and because he knows he can push her back on her heels, and that she will continue not to stand up for herself. She's got to stand firm.
Let's play a song, shall we? What song are we going to play, Ann? My Friends? We're going to play My Friends now for the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Chad loves this song.
Chad does love. Chad came up with the concept for the video. Thank you, Chad.
It's Red Hot Chili Peppers on LoveLine. That was the red. Are we on the air now? Oh yeah. Oh, see, we were having such a hoot behind that.
Hi, this is Chad and Dave from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, and you're listening to the world famous K-Rock.
Guys, we're doing LoveLine now. You don't have to do any of those things anymore.
Hi, this is Riki Rackman, and I'm not.
Welcome back to the show. The number is 1-800-LOVE-191. That's 568-3191. We've had Chad. We've had Dave on LoveLine for personal stuff. Right now, we're going to go to some calls, okay?
Wrong show.
You be a real dick,
This show's
man.
all about personal
Steve
stuff.
from Glendale, you're on LoveLine.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, Steve.
First of all, Red Hot Chili Peppers, you guys are awesome.
Thanks, Steve.
I love your songs.
Which is your favorite, Steve?
Oh, my friend.
Why?
P.
Why?
And you like P?
Yeah.
A man of good taste.
What's the question, Steve?
Well, I've got a problem.
What would that be?
Yeah, I broke up with with this girl not so long ago. I tried to get over her, and I'm currently in a relationship with another girl. But, well, here's a problem. You know, like, I don't seem to do her right. I am having sex with her. Currently, like, I don't seem to do it right because apparently my old girlfriend comes up in my mind, like, constantly when I'm doing her. And then, like, I just can't concentrate on that girl I'm doing.
The girl you're doing. Well,
So while you're...
nice to know you're a sensitive man,
That
Steve.
is romantic.
While you're with your girlfriend,
Yeah.
you keep on thinking about your ex-girlfriend.
Mm-hmm.
And so you keep on going limp.
Yeah.
Now, do you tell your your girlfriend why you go limp?
Of course
No,
he doesn't.
I mean,
do
No,
that.
I'm just
Is that
curious.
kinda awkward?
Yeah, but I'm thinking, hey, that's coffee. I'm stressed out. I'm thinking about my ex-girlfriend.
Steve, perhaps you need to be on your own for a while and get your head straight before you involve somebody else's heart.
Think so?
Good idea, Dave.
Perhaps. I mean, I don't want to tell you what to do, but if I found myself in that situation, I would be on my own, I think.
Well, obviously, Steve's not into it. So why are you jerking her around is what Dave's saying.
know
Why
what?
are you dragging her
That's
around
kinda
with
what
you?
I'm saying.
I do love her. And you go.
Then you should do the best thing for both of you, and because you're kind of, tagging her along.
Okay.
Wouldn't you say?
Right now, we're going to go to Lisette from Westminster.
Wow,
Lisette,
you
you're
just
on
cut him
LoveLine.
off like that?
No, he said goodbye. Thanks for the advice.
Wow. I didn't hear that.
He did. Oh, yeah.
He didn't say that.
Hi, Lisette.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good.
Okay, my thing is I'm engaged and I'm going to be married next year, and I find myself like during the day thinking of like different sexual things that I would like my fiance to do to me or me do to him.
Like?
Well, this is going to sound like, I don't know, gross to some people, but I don't know, I like it when he is more like dominant over me. So I don't know, picture him like tying me down or, being aggressive and forceful with me.
Is he open to that kind of entertainment?
I don't know. I mean, in a way he does, but, sometimes when I want to pursue it to like a different level, he like kind of, shies away.
What is sex like for you guys now? Is it just kind of like you just lay there, he just does it?
No,
you just...
no, it's nothing.
Are you the dominant one now, Lisette?
Yeah, the last few times I've kind of think I have been.
Yeah, you guys do some kinky stuff now?
Whenever we get the chance.
Like what kind of stuff?
Well, I don't know. I mean, we like.
I'm helping you, Lisette. This is for,
Ricky,
for you.
both hands on the table, please.
Lisette, what kind of kinky stuff you guys doing now?
Well, we like, I don't know, doggy style a lot because, I don't know, I kind of like it.
Goodness.
So,
oh, my goodness.
Outer limits.
Dr. Drew, what can you help with this poor girl? You're going straight to hell in a handbag, girl.
Approach him with this information as if it was a game and buy him a ski mask and have him break
And a
into
gun.
your house,
and kill you. Lisette, you want this guy to take the horse by the reins. Not that you're a horse, but, it's just a pun there, right?
Yeah, more or less.
Right, you want him to take control. A lot of women want their guys to take a little more control. And you know what it is? It's these damn 90s. Guys have been beaten down so much. This guy's a white guy?
No, he's Mexican.
All right. Thanks for helping me out with that point. I don't care what race you are. This guy's a Jewish guy, right? No, Mexican? Okay. What I'm saying is this. Guys are scared to do anything these days because everything's rape and guys are horrible and guys are always... We've been so tyrannical over history.
Yeah.
Now we're repressed. Am I right, Chad?
Yeah, open their own doors.
And the point is...
Cut there on me.
What does that mean?
Open their own doors. Chivalry's dead. That's what Chad's saying.
Go ahead, pay for the valet.
I'm saying is a lot of guys are repressed. They're scared to act out on things for fear of being called pigs.
She should just tease him and push his buttons until he becomes actually abusive.
Right, you prod him a little bit. Give him a beer and call him a pussy.
There you go.
No, I mean, I do that because, like, whenever we're, like, alone for, like, the weekend or whatever, last time we were alone for the weekend, I did that, and it, like, totally...
What, you bought him, did what Adam just said?
Well, yeah, like totally teased him and, played hard to get and, and it like totally worked because like the sex was great.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
So in effect, you've answered your own question there.
yeah, so I mean, you guys think I should like try that more or, because I mean, I don't want to do like the same thing over.
I'm just saying sometimes the guy is raring to go, but he's holding back. And it's just a communication problem.
Okay.
Okay, so just tell him it's okay to cut loose.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, and don't come crying to us when you got this handprint on your butt.
Chad and Dave from the Red Hot Chili Peppers have been our guests, and so far, let's see, what was the swear tally, Adam? There, you did it
that's
right
two.
there.
That's two.
Guys, thanks again for stopping by.
Our pleasure. Thank
Of course, Red Hot Chili Peppers are about to embark on a big tour. When you got on tour, how long are you going to be gone for?
10 days.
Oh, ooh.
Huge.
Ooh.
Huge tour you're talking about.
It's going to be a big tour. They're going to have to maybe bring maybe 2 overnight bags. Thanks for being our guests, and congratulations with the album and all the other stuff. Stay tuned. We have got more LoveLine.
LoveLine will be right back to say something interesting or humorous or something.
One 1-800-LOVE-191. That's 568-3191. Welcome back to the show. Riki Rackman, Dr. Drew, and Adam Carolla. We're going to go to the calls right now. This is Adam calling from Hammond, Indiana. Adam, you're on LoveLine.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up? I would talk about piercings.
Tattoo piercings?
Well, piercing and tattoos.
Okay.
Okay. See, I don't know if you guys ever had this done, but like under your lip, inside your mouth.
I've never been tattooed or pierced under my lip. Dr. Drew?
No.
Adam?
Yeah, I got a 666 under there, but the devil told me not to talk.
And that was there when you were born.
That's true.
So what's your question, Adam?
Well, I was wondering if it's how that no one had it done, so I guess none of you guys can answer.
Have you been tattooed inside your lip?
Like, not inside, but inside your mouth.
Yeah, I know people that have got that tattooed.
Okay.
That's what you have now, Adam?
No, I was interested in getting one because I know, Riki, you got a lot of tattoos, right?
Yeah, but I don't got any in my mouth.
It would seem like there'd be pain involved.
There's
with
pain in
that.
any tattooing. You
Yeah,
know
but
who
inside?
has tattoos inside their lips, Drew?
Who?
Your favorite band in the world.
Crocus?
Drew, no.
Biohazard.
Right. They've got tattoos inside their lips.
But, Riki, look, I'm holding like there?
Right here, like when you pull your mouth out.
Yeah.
It's like, some people say Brooklyn, Biohazard, F you.
That would seem real
and then
tender.
you go up to people and you pull down your lip line, look, F you. Adam, you have tattoos anywhere else on your body?
Yeah, I got like 3 on my back. And
Right.
2 or 3 on my legs and 1 on my arms.
Dude, all I know is that they do tattooing there. I think it'd be painful. I think why go to all the pain if you can't show off a beautiful piece of work? But if there's some great statement that you want to make on your lip, more power to you, brother. What do you want to put? What do you want to put on your lip?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know I was going to do it, but I was interested.
You don't know what you're going to do. You just want to get a tattoo.
Well, I wasn't going to do it like soon or anything, but I was always thinking about what I was going to put. And I got a lesbian masturbation thing.
On your back?
No.
Oh.
Or, a little thing.
What?
Like you said, smacking the clam or whatever.
Yeah, you're going to put that on your lip.
No, I said I got one of those for you guys.
Oh, what is it?
Twinkling the Little Star.
Oh, okay.
From such a man with tattoos on his lip comes up with such a nice, clean, kind of petite thing. Twinkling the Little Star. This is Justin, calling from Sonora. You're on LoveLine, Justin.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey.
Well, here's my problem. I've been going out with this girl for about a year. Her name's Sarah. And she got in a really big fight with her mom.
Over what? What was their fight about?
They were just, her mom was saying, she never does anything around the house. Her mom's kind of mentally abusive, Anyways, I was there. I was supposed to be spending the night. And she ran away. She just walked out. And her mom told me, go take care of her,
You were supposed to be spending the night at your girlfriend's house?
Yeah, well, I sleep downstairs and she sleeps upstairs, but we don't do that anymore because she ran away.
And you went over there that night, and she wasn't there.
Right when I got there, they were in the middle of the fight, and they were, yelling and cussing at each other, and she just ran out.
Mm-hmm. Where's the dad?
This is in Sonora.
Where's the dad?
Oh, the dad? They divorced a while ago, long time.
Uh-huh. And so the mom said, go after her, Justin.
Yeah, said go, take care of her because her mom trusts me. At that point, she did. Okay, so I went and I took her to a friend's house, and she stayed there and everything. And her mom was blaming this on her friend, saying, oh, it's that damn Becky, it's that damn Jenny. And all of a sudden, eventually it came around to being my fault,
Sure.
And now her mom's got this big grudge against me, and she's, called the cops on me for, kidnapping, and it was in the paper, in the news record, and she, threatened to call the cops for rape, and she came by and tried to get my license number off my car, saying that I raped her because she found, a condom wrapper in my girlfriend.
How old is this girl?
Well, at the time, she was, 2 weeks away from being 18, and now she is 18.
And you're 18?
Yeah.
I don't think that's illegal.
Not in the state.
Is her mom into drinking or drugs? Is she delusional? Is she crazy?
I would say crazy. As a matter of fact, my girlfriend called in a couple weeks ago asking if her mom was schizophrenic.
I remember the call. We told her that she was probably on prescription medication of some kind.
Yeah, she sounds paranoid.
Yeah.
She's been calling, she called my mom, and she doesn't even know my mom, and she called my mom and told her she's like a bitch, and she's never met her.
No, something is really wrong with your girlfriend's mom.
But the thing is she doesn't drink or do drugs or anything like that. I think,
as far as she knows, after talking to your girlfriend, she wasn't entirely clear.
I'm pretty sure of it, because I've spent a lot of time with her before this whole thing happened.
Yeah.
But now she's saying all this stuff about me, and she refuses to talk to me because I'm like, what did I do to you? I feel really betrayed by her because we really did have a close relationship. We talked and everything. I was friends with her mom.
Right.
So is your girlfriend back at home now?
Yeah, she is.
And you can't.
She's not at home. She's at her friend's house still.
Okay. So why you don't have to deal with the mom though?
No, but the problem is now is they're going to counseling and all this.
Mm-hmm.
And my girlfriend is now contemplating moving back with her mom, and with as much as her mom hates me, I don't know how it's going to affect our relationship.
I think if they get through counseling sufficiently enough for her to move back home, then her mom will have calmed down and saned up a little, and they should straighten this out in counseling.
Might take a while, Justin. You're just going to have to back off.
Her mom absolutely hates me,
Dude, just back off, okay? You got your girlfriend. Maybe see her on the sly. You're probably not going to be able to be spending the night anymore. Nor do I think you should, because she sounds pretty messed up. But let her do the counseling thing until you're old enough that you guys... No. You're her mom.
Okay.
And I wouldn't want to be sleeping in there. All of a sudden she comes down, cleaning the silverware.
Scary.
Yeah.
Yeah, Justin, just invite her over and give her some time.
Right now we're going to talk to Alan from Joliet, Illinois. Alan, you're on LoveLine.
Check this out. I've been going with my girlfriend for about 8 months, and we have sex, but she's disinterested in oral sex, coming my way, and I'm not afraid to do anything to her, and it's just it throws me off that she won't do it because it kind of turns me on, more than sex does. And
You'll go down on her.
Yeah, but
she won't go down on you.
Right.
Does she prefer you to go down on her?
Well, she's she's not that's what I want. She doesn't always like it, and I had stopped for a while, but then she was like, oh, I like it, but she won't return the favor.
Right.
Mm-hmm. This is a problem, and that's kind of your thing.
Yeah, I kind of,
How long have you been with this girl, Alan?
About 8 months.
And how old is she?
18.
Right. I mean, is this a thing that you kind of force it onto her, or
oh, no,
grab her by the ears?
She never has.
Right.
Right, and you've explained to her that you really enjoy this.
Yes.
And what do you want from us?
I don't know, man.
You want us to go over and blow you, right, Alan?
You know it, man. Come do it. I'm just playing.
It's just she's just not into that, and that's the way it is.
Yeah, you think anything
and
weird...
it might change.
You think anything weird happened to her involving a penis or anything like that, or she's just not into it?
Not into it.
She was ran over by the Oscar Mayer truck?
She was telling me that, oh, yeah, if we were married, I would. And I was
some people... Right.
Yeah, right.
Alan...
Don't it sound bogus? It sounds bogus.
Alan, this is the deal, okay,
that's
bro?
Whack-mail.
This is the deal. She might not be into it, and if that's what she's not into, you don't want her doing something she doesn't like, okay?
That's exactly what I told her. I'm like,
of course, this is something that guys freaking love.
Yeah.
Guys love it.
Hey.
So, what you've got to do is you got to say, hey, honey.
Yeah?
This is something that really turns me on. This is something that just drives me crazy. I love this thing more than I love air. If you don't want to do this, that's okay. But just understand I dig it. I mean, when you have orgasms, do you have orgasms in her mouth or in her... Because that might be the part that really makes her sick.
Well, she hasn't done it. Like it's not like I've
Well, then tell her, the great lies the guy's always
out
on.
and be like, well, you don't. I'm not asking her to like, swallow or anything. Just
Yeah. Just tell her that because she might be scared of that stuff happening.
A lot easier. Like, hey.
Right.
Yeah, and I think sex is about sacrifice. Not human or animal sacrifice, but the kind of sacrifice which is you may not love going down on her, but you go down on her because it brings her pleasure. And she may not love going down on you, but she goes down on you because it brings you pleasure.
And when you go down there, you pretend like you love it.
That's right.
No, man.
For that 30 seconds, you pretend like you love it, Alan.
How are you even going to call me out like that, dude? I go down, man. I'm down there for a while.
Yeah, you are. You got chap lips.
Yeah,
Thanks for your call, Alan.
Thanks.
Good luck, brother man.
Later.
Right now, it's Dr. John calling from Torrance. John, you're on LoveLine.
Yeah, I've got a question. Right now I have a Prince Albert, and I'm wondering from an MD, I've heard from my piercer what the long-term possibilities or problems are.
What have they told you from the piercing?
Well, basically that it's not a long-term problem, and that, it's going to be fine, and they have people that are 80 years old that have these piercings, and they're a problem, but I'm...
And George Burns, matter of fact, 100th birthday?
Yeah.
Series of rings on his balls.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Had no idea.
Keeps him young.
So no problem.
I'm not aware of any long-term problem with them. I have all kinds of concerns about the short-term potential for difficulty, but I'm not aware of any long-term problems.
So you're saying if I have one now and I don't have a problem, I probably won't have a problem.
As far as I understand it, that is correct.
Unless somebody pulls on it.
I'll tell you the only long-term problem is when you're 77 and you're at the Y walking around nude and some guy's going, does that guy got a beer can tab hanging from his wiener?
You know what? That is the excuse that everybody gives, and is the stupidest excuse for the reason. What about when you're... Why are you getting tattoos? When you're 70, that's like 30. Who cares when you're 70? When you're 70, you want to be a pain in the ass to everybody. You got to live now, Adam. If you're not going to get a tattoo because you're worried about what it would look like when you're older, forget when you're older. You're going to look old and shriveled and ugly. You get piercings. You get tattoos now because you enjoy them, and you'll enjoy them for another 30 or 40 years. And when you're old and shriveled and ugly, who gives a rat's ass what you look like?
I am with Ricky on this one because people will say, "Hey, Grandpa Ricky's pretty cool. Look at him. He's got that Hawaiian chick on his bicep or whatever." And it's true. Yeah. Okay. I'm with you.
I'm not though, because I'll tell you what. Because I deal with a lot of 70 and 80-year-olds, and let me tell you something. When you're miserable in that age, you wish to hell you'd taken care of yourself. And people are incredibly remorseful of things they did when they were younger.
But 70, 80 people, they have tattoos. Like it could have looked like a pinup girl. Now it looks like a raisin.
You're going to be old. The chances are good.
A long raisin.
You're going to be old for about 30 years of your life. Okay? That's true.
Huh?
You're going to be old. You're going to be an old man for about a third or maybe a little less.
I'm going to have my head cut off when I'm 50 and have it frozen.
Let's play some more commercials. One more call before we go to commercial. I'm sorry, I'm a little delirious tonight. Dave from Chicago, you're on LoveLine.
Yeah, hello?
Hey, Dave.
Yeah, been going on with my girlfriend for a while.
Yeah.
And I think she's cheating on me.
She is.
What makes you think it?
Huh?
What makes you think that?
Well,
sorry, screwing this guy.
Well, before we were real sexually involved lately, and we haven't done it for a while. We're messed around or anything like that. Or I'll call her, and sometimes she'll be like, "I'll call you back. I'm on the other line with this person." But the person she said she's on the other line lives across the street, and I just see this person pulling up sometimes. And I ask her about it, and she denies it, but I'm almost positive.
Well, they got to trust your instincts a little bit.
Yeah, so everyone here sort of has that theory that if you think someone's cheating, they probably are,
If you're spending a lot of energy denying it, they probably are. Like, well, I think I'm almost perfectly positive I saw this guy walk in 20 times. I mean, you're denying it, really.
But Dave.
Yeah.
I mean, come clean. You're no angel.
Who, me?
Right.
Come on now.
I mean, you're no angel.
No.
I mean, there's things that you do that she'd get pretty pissed off about if she knew, right?
Yeah, but I ain't cheating.
Of course.
But hey, I'm not cheating or nothing.
Of course not, Dave.
No, blowjob's not cheating.
No.
Well, he didn't like her.
All right.
That's
We're
right.
going to go to commercials.
Plus he
When we
paid.
come back, we'll get to more of your calls.
LoveLine. Look deep into this jingle. You are getting sleepy. Sleepy. LoveLine will be right back. You will listen. You will listen.
those guys would never leave. You're just tuning in. We had Dave and Chad from the Chili Peppers. Chicks dig that Dave guy. And then you know what the worst part about it is?
The worst part is...
What?
He's not an a-hole. He's like a sensitive guy.
He spent time talking to callers on the air. We walk by there, it's like, yeah, man, I know how you feel.
Yeah, I've been there. He has a tattoo of his mother's name on him.
God.
And those things on his knuckles that I thought was like a Super Bowl thing or like some kind of devil worshiping thing.
Birthday
or
and
some
his
kind
dad's
of thing.
birthday.
His dad's birthday.
Oh, man.
I think he's going to a homeless shelter right now to distribute soup, and then it's off to nurse poor kittens back to health. God. My goodness.
Chicks dig that guy.
Yeah, all right.
Well, what can we learn
Adam kind of digs him too, I think.
Me too, though.
You know, right.
What can we learn from that? Well, we have to be in a band first.
I think the thing is get in a band. Or play the guitar. That's what we learn.
Play the guitar.
The thing is, be sensitive. A lot of guys are so worried. They're trying to impress women all the time. Hey, I got a new leather members-only jacket. Hey, I got a Ferrari. Hey, I'm wearing a ton of cologne. Hey, I got these new cowboy boots. Hey, I'm this and hey, I'm that. And you always hear women talking about these guys when the guy's not around saying, what a jackass. Be nice, be sensitive, be really good looking, be in a really popular band, and the
That's
women
all
will
you
come.
got to do. All you've got to do. Join one of the biggest rock bands, look really good, and care.
Occasionally put a light bulb on your head and dance around.
Same kind of stuff. This is Paul from Minneapolis. Hey, Paul, you're on LoveLine.
Hi.
Hi.
I got a question for the doctor.
Yeah, Paul.
When my wife and I are having intercourse in positions where I can go in real deep, like from behind, or if she has her legs up in the air or something like that, I can kind of feel something. It's like pointy, be like a pelvic or something.
What do you mean pointy?
Well, it feels like I'm hitting. You ever seen, like on a skeleton, they show the pelvic bone and it's like a little point.
How big are you?
That's what it feels like.
How big are you, Paul?
You're striking her cervix.
That's what I'm thinking. I just double checked.
That's what you're doing. You're hitting her cervix.
What do you think it was? Her heart?
I didn't know. It just feels hard, but it doesn't hurt her.
You know you won't hurt her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if it can be uncomfortable.
Paul's a candidate for.
She what?
Actually, for her, it feels good when I do that.
Yeah, that's fine.
Pul's a candidate for the love grommet.
Yeah.
Indeed.
You need the batting donut.
Yeah.
You got a little too much salami for the window. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so. Maybe she's just smaller.
You ever have that problem, Adam, banging against the cervix?
No, one time
Me either.
I smacked my penis running to the bathroom when the phone rang, but no, I've never actually hit a cervix. I didn't know there was a cervix in there.
Let's talk to Mike from Minnesota. Mike, you're on LoveLine.
Hey, a lot of guys call in and they talk about their penis size and they say they're just average, and I was wondering if Dr. Drew or someone knew what that meant.
What means?
5.5 inches.
What's an average penis?
5.5 inches. We just had somebody send us some publications on that.
5.5 inches?
Yeah, how big is yours, Mike?
Well, 7 1/4.
Yeah, right. Okay, thanks for your call. Let's talk to Melissa from St. Paul. Melissa, you're on LoveLine.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good. I got a question.
Yeah.
Well, I'm 29, and I have yet to have one decent relationship.
And you're sane, and your life is great.
Oh, yeah, it's fabulous.
What do you mean one decent relationship?
Well, either the guys I go with are neglectful or abusive. It never fails.
And what would be the one constant in the relationships? What would be the one element that is in every relationship?
There's two constants.
What?
There's two totally different types of men.
No. What are the
either one or the other?
I want to hear about the two totally different types of men.
No, but what is?
Wait, let's hear that first.
They're abusive or neglectful.
Yeah, they're either abusive.
But what is the constant in these relationsps? I know what Adam's getting at.
And then there's the abusive and neglectful ones, which go, I'll abuse you later.
They don't even have, those are the worst kind. They don't even want to bother spending the time to abuse you.
I'm going to slap you after the game.
And they won't even show.
Sorry, I forgot to slap you, honey. Melissa, it is you. You are the constant.
Yes, I understand that, but how do I stop this?
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what types of men to look for, because
you're going to continue to attract and pursue these kinds of men.
Rest assured, if you find one, he's wrong.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, what am I supposed to do then?
Well, you got to get some of your own crap straightened out before you go out looking.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you mean. I've been through therapy and the whole ball.
You have? Why do you need to? I mean, when were you abused and neglected, if you were?
I guess, well, I had a lot of abuse issues growing up.
Right. So you go kind of seek out what's familiar.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right. So you know it now, right?
Yeah, I've known this all along.
Are you?
Nothing new.
Yeah. Back to therapy, Al-Anon, AA, whatever it is appropriate for you. I mean, there are other ways that you can deal with this. I mean, I'm picking up on some alcoholism in your background there.
Thank you, sweet spirit.
Yeah.
Well, I also have a comment for the guy who called in about his girlfriend's mother.
Right.
My mother's schizophrenic.
Really?
Okay, and once, if this woman, these people really do believe the stuff that they're saying. That's the thing.
Well, that's what a delusion is.
Yeah, exactly. And once she gets the therapy, she'll be okay.
Well,
if she gets it.
If she's schizophrenic, therapy will do nothing. She needs
Well,
she
I
needs
mean the
medication, right.
or whatever it is that she needs.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Melissa.
Make change.
Yeah, when you go in a relationship, just keep thinking, is this the same thing? You know what I mean? Am I going down the path I've been down 100 times? Be real conscious and good.
1-800-LOVE-191's the number, and right now we're talking to Drew's great friend, Bob Denver.
Yeah, hey, guys.
Hey, Bob.
Dr. Drew, I got a question for you.
Yeah, Bob.
Okay, my testicles have been shrinking like the past 2 years.
Maybe your legs are just getting bigger.
Well, that could...
Do you work out a lot?
Yeah, I'm an athlete.
Yeah, that's it. Your legs are getting bigger.
Do you take steroids?
No, I don't.
You drink?
Not too much.
Smoke pot?
Never.
Watch movies?
Of course.
That's it.
There you go.
No, seriously. I mean, I measured with my buddies a year ago, and they're like half the size of his.
Wait, did you do like a water displacement thing, or how'd you measure
How do you
it?
measure your testicles?
Just pulled them out.
You pulled your ball.
No, the testes are inside the scrotum. I mean, your scrotum.
You know, we pulled them tight. You know what I mean?
I have no idea what he means.
You measured your buddy's testicles?
Well, we just pulled them out, you know.
How does that rate on the potpourri squeegee?
That's off the chart.
That's just after butt shaving.
That's just below getting it in the ass, Bob. I got to tell you. Actually, it's above it. Bob, did you use a caliper to do that? Like when they test the thickness of your, when they're working on your brakes?
No.
Just the hand.
Just
yeah.
But seriously, Dr. Drew.
Bob,
in other words, shut up, Ricky Adam.
Yes. Could it be from getting whacked too many times in the balls from playing football or what?
Yeah, that can.
You're playing football
believe it or
nude?
not, that can actually happen. I mean, if you were getting swelling, sufficient trauma.
I never got swelling though, like sufficient swelling.
Yeah, that is a possibility. The other is the most common thing would be medication or drugs. Have you lost any sense of taste or smell? That's going to be a strange question, but there's something called Kalman syndrome where people lose their testicles and their smells and things. Funny syndrome.
What if his testicles taste or smell differently?
I don't know. That it doesn't sound like there's really anything going on. If you should get some blood work done to make sure there's nothing else. Check your testosterone levels. Blood work. Check the testosterone levels. That sort of thing. I doubt you're going to find that it's anything.
Really?
All right. You're otherwise normally functioning male.
Yeah, pretty.
Other than the fact that he measures within his friend's balls.
Yeah.
Wear a cup, Bob.
That's what I'm also curious about. It could be from the tight, cups or the tightness.
Well, I used to play a little football, and it does get pretty warm in there. You got the cup, you got the girdle with the hip pads and the butt pad in there, and then you got the pants over that. It gets a little warm in there. And let me give everyone a quick tip here, Jimmy, the sports guy from the radio station in the morning, he turned me on to the little talc in the shorts. I don't know if you guys do this. He swears by it. I've been doing it for like a week.
You
it's
use
the greatest
Gold
thing
Bond?
ever.
And what does it do?
No, I just use like Osco brand or something. He calls it ball powder, but it's just talc. You just give a little, a couple little sprinkle like you're putting, nutmeg on some eggnog or something.
That's how I got the
and
name.
It keeps you fresh all day.
And who would think? See, you do learn things on LoveLine.
Hello, this is my dog. His name's Dave. Sit, stay, roll over, roll, no, Dave, no. LoveLine will be right back. Stay.
Welcome back to the show that is called LoveLine. Tomorrow night, no guest, yet it will be so fun. And I just want to tell you, want to write to LoveLine? It's easy. LoveLine, P.O. Box 4345, Hollywood, California, 90078.
Yep.
All right. I think we might have time for one more call. This is Stack calling from Chicago. Stack.
Yeah.
Hey.
Hey, I got a problem here.
Mm-hmm.
I
went to sleep with my girlfriend the other night because I got a key to her house and I sleep with her almost all the time.
You mean?
And her parents are pretty lenient about it. But when I got in the bed, it was her sister sleeping in her bed, and she wasn't home yet. And I had sex with her sister.
And you couldn't tell the difference?
I could tell the difference after I started doing it, but I continued.
What did the sister say?
Okay.
Well, her sister doesn't know. I want to know if I should tell her or not.
Oh, wait. No, the girl you slept with. What did the girl you sleep with say?
Oh, she wanted to have sex. She loves me.
Do they look exactly the same?
And no, actually, she's better looking than my girlfriend.
Dude, you knew the second you got in that bed, you knew that was her.
What do you mean I knew that was her?
You were lying to me, Stack.
I did not know it was her when I got in bed.
Stack, I'm a guy, man. I'm a guy.
When I was having sex with her, I knew it was her. You know what I mean? After I started it.
Yeah, you did.
But I finished it off. I had to.
Who was better?
You had to.
Oh, sure. There's certain. Where are you in Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah, tri-state area. Yeah, there's certain rules.
Laws about that, huh?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Stack, here's a story. You were walking in the bedroom, you slipped on a banana peel, and your penis accidentally got wedged in your sister's vagina.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, it happens.
And the worst part about it is Chicago's cold. So cold, sometimes a layer of ice films on the sheets. So every time he tried to push his way off, he kept on slipping and falling back in. Push off, slipping back in. Push off, slipping back in.
Yeah.
No, I'm serious. I want to know if I should tell him. I feel real bad now that after I...
Oh, yeah, you sound like you're pretty broken up.
No, after he does.
Yeah.
While it would happen, he felt real good.
But no, seriously, I want to know if I should tell my girlfriend.
Yeah, you're done.
With me 'cause I really love her.
Yeah, you're done with that girlfriend.
First off, yeah, it's a good thing you didn't slide into Grandma's bed. No, that would have really been some trouble. But listen, Stack.
No, because her sister was sleeping in her bed.
Stack.
Wait,
Stack.
where was
All right,
where was your girlfriend?
My girlfriend was still out with her friends.
Oh, over at Stack's brother's house. Stack, listen. Is the sister gonna tell your girlfriend?
I don't know. She said she wouldn't.
Oh, she said she wouldn't. But how do they get along?
They're pretty close, and they tell each other everything.
Right, but that may mean she's not going to say anything because she really loves her. If she was spiteful and vindictive in an argument,
that the instant will come up with the slightest bitty thing. Because that one girl, the one sister, just knows, hey, man, whatever happens, we have something in common. One time, they're going to say, and your girlfriend's going to say to her sister, man, Stack, he's such a good guy. And your sister's going to say, oh, man, I got to tell her. I know you're going to hate me, but...
That's what I'm worried about.
Yeah, I think it'll be another way. I think they'll get into like a big screaming match.
Than her sister.
Is
it better that she finds out from me than from her sister, or should I just leave it?
Always better. The rule is always better to find out from you if you're sure they're going to find out anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Now that's the good advice.
Her sister wants to do it again.
Hold on, Stack. Stack.
Right,
that's the good advice. Now let me tell you the practical advice, okay? Here's the practical advice, my friend, okay? First of all, you can't ever do this other chick again, okay?
Okay.
Okay, you can't ever do it again.
The sister.
But what you've got to start doing is you've got to start planting the seed to your sister, to your girlfriend. No. You've got to start planting the seed in your girlfriend's mind.
He already planted the seed in the girlfriend.
I know. Let me finish. Planting the ideas that her sister is insane. Start saying, you know what? I don't know what's up, girl. I walk into my house, and your sister is freaky, man. She started talking gibberish to me. She's grabbing my butt. She says if I don't give her some money, she's going to make up some stories. Just start planting the seed that she's insane.
Mm-hmm. You could look a little bit guilty that way.
I already knew that she liked me, and my girlfriend already knew that. You know what I mean? Had a suspicion that she liked me just by the way she looked at me and the way she talked about me.
Dude, find a new girl and only child.
Finding a girl and only child.
Yes.
But should I tell her or no? Just leave it.
You're going to get busted. You're going to get busted. Move away.
I would really talk to the sister and feel her out. Don't feel her up. Feel her out and figure out whether you think she's going to talk. If you think she's going to talk, if you think there's even the slightest chance she's going to talk, then you say something. If you think she's not, then just be extra nice.
I think you've made your bed, so to speak, and you need to get out of that relationship and out of that family because you're screwing with an important relationship.
Yeah, actually, you know what? In all honesty, that's messed up.
It's messed up.
And
you
can't get into bed. I mean, how many times has somebody got into bed with somebody, not said a word to him, and just start pounding away? Usually there's some kissing, there's a little talking, there's like, hey, honey, wake up. He walked in and just stuck it in. Right.
No,
this guy knew.
He needs to end that relationship and leave those people.
Run.
Leave those people
alone.
Yeah.
See? You masturbate, you don't get in any trouble.
Everybody, thanks for being a part of tonight's Loveline. I want to thank Chad and Dave for coming by tonight. And if you want to email Loveline, you can at LUV191. If you got any Loveline questions, write LUV191 at America Online. Anything for me, I'm at RIKIR at America Online. And I want to thank Sherry and Lori for answering the phones, producer Ann, and Mike, the guy that got his balls cut out, for doing the board. And on behalf of myself, Ricky Rackman,
Dr. Drew,
and Adam Carolla.
Bye.
You have been listening to Loveline. The opinions expressed by Ricky Rackman, Dr. Drew, Adam Carolla, or anybody else on this program are not necessarily anyone's. Loveline producer Ann Wilkins.